Okay, children, we're going to tell a story. And you may have heard it before, but this is a real story of something that really happened. I'm going to tell it to you. And a friend of mine, Clement C. Moore,
You knew him?
Clement Clark Moore, wrote all about this story of what he noticed. And so that's how I know about this, because he told me. It was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. Now you know that St. Nicholas is the other word for Santa Claus. You know about that, didn't you? Did you know that, Brianna? You knew. Did you know that, Alex?
I did.
Yeah, I'm glad you heard about that. The children, and that's you guys, all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. Can you imagine that? The snow is so white that it looked like daylight down there, and you could see all those things that were on the snow. The trees and the sled and everything. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and
Blitzen.
Yay! Did you all know that? Of course you did. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. You've seen leaves when the wind is blowing and these old dry leaves go flying up. That's what they look like. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and the clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. Can you imagine all the ashes that were on his nice red suit? Oh, my goodness. Do you think he's going to have to clean it again? A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his sack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry, and his cheeks were all like roses.
His lips like a cherry.
His nose like a cherry. You got it. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. Now, of course, when he sends an elf out, elves don't all have beards. Did you know that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, and so I didn't, you know,
Yeah.
we could have got you for an elf, Jesse. Only we'd have to make it white, you know.
His beard is covered in soot.
The stump, yeah, the stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings and turned with a jerk, and laying a finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and
To all good
yay!"
Good night, children. Off to bed you go. Sleep and dream of angels, just as you are. Merry Christmas. Ho, 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 ho.